Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Rye, and let me holler at you real quick. Leave without a trace. Leave without a trace. They don't deserve access to you. They don't need to know where you at. They don't need to know what you got planned. Keep the blueprints of what you got going on to yourself. Understand that the only reason why they wondering what you got going on is because you're gone. You're not feeding their ego. You're not feeding into the drama. You're not doing all the stuff that you used to do. While they playing, you praying. While they playing, you strategizing. While they playing and doing stuff that they used to do and not bettering themselves, you out here strategizing. You out here competing. You out here analyzing the game. You trying to change the game. They playing the same thing. They on repeats. They running the same song and dance on repeat and reruns. That's how they operate. Repeats and reruns. They're not doing anything different. They're doing the same thing, expecting a different result. Cut all ties. Leave, leave, leave. And don't tell nobody you leaving, because that defeats the whole purpose of leaving. Leave without a trace. Go ghost, no access, no nothing. They don't even know what you got going on. It's not personal. They taking it personal because they only think on a personal level. They got a low level of consciousness. They have no higher power. They don't speak or pray to a higher being. They have nothing going on. See, they don't think outside the box. Other than that, better yet, they don't even think. So leave without a trace. You're doing it for you. Visualize the win. Visualize the win. Visualize the win. You're going for the gold. You're going for platinum. You're going for diamond. A lot of people get bronze and they lose their mind. They start jumping for joy. But to quote the GOAT, Kobe, the job ain't finished. So understand that you're doing it for you. Leave without a trace. You can't operate at the best of your abilities until you eliminate all distractions in your life. Your life is precious. Life is a gift. You made it. We know how life happens. We ain't gonna get into that. But understand that you made it. There were so many cells and molecules that was racing to win, and you won. I think it's like a septillionth of a chance or something. Don't quote me on that. But it's crazy. It's crazy. The chances of you winning is like, whoa. And you won. And you okay with sitting on the couch watching reruns of the same show you've been watching? You know? You okay with all the days blending together? What made me realize that, whoa, I need to change. I was like, man, it's crazy. It's only Thursday. Bro, it's Sunday. Huh? You lose a track of time. The days is blending together. You don't even know what day it is. You don't even know what day of the month it is. So understand that you gotta leave without a trace and take your life back. It's slipping through your fingers. You losing it. You losing it. Life is so precious. Life is so special. To think that there's somebody out here that doesn't have what you had, they wish they were you. I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but there's somebody that can't walk. They can't see. They deaf. You can walk. You can talk. You can see. You can speak. You can get up. Understand that that's a gift. Understand that that's precious. Understand that you need to take this seriously. People say have fun, live life. Living life ain't about having fun. Oh, it's squirrels, you know what I'm saying? We out here in nature riding the building. Shout out my voice. But understand that life is a gift. People talk about life is about having fun, but life, you get more fun out of doing the things that you need to do. Getting things done and feeling that rest of ease when you sit down and be like, I got that done. I feel great about myself because I got the job done. That's fun. Sitting back and realize that you did the itinerary of the day. That's fun. That's feeding the spirit. That's feeding the soul. Doing what you need to do. Life ain't about fun and games. Because you're not adding anything. You're not adding anything that's real. You're not adding anything that's pure. You're not adding anything that's going to benefit you in the long run. There's nothing fun about that. And how long are you going to have fun for? How long are you going to do the same thing? Aren't you bored? I know I am. You know? Don't you want to change? Aren't you? Until you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're never going to get anywhere. You're never going to go anywhere. Don't you want to see new things? I want to go to Japan. I want to see the Eiffel Tower. I want to do something. Let's do something. Anything. Just draw, paint, sing, dance, jump up and down. Something has to change. Until you get to that point, to that mindset, you'll never do anything. So leave without a trace. So all comes back to this. Leaving without a trace and taking your life back before it slips out of your fingers, it's going to benefit you so much in the long run. If you're 20, your 25-year-old, 30-year-old, 35-year-old, 40-year-old self is going to thank you for that. You know, you understand that. You know, you being able to tell your children or your partner if they want the new game, or they want something, or they want to go to a trip, they want to experience something, you're going to be able to give them the experiences because you wasn't playing. So your generations of your family will thank you for not playing, because they will be taken care of. They will be accounted for by you not playing, by you taking it serious, by you saying enough is enough. I'm not just changing for me, I'm changing for the people around me. I'm changing for the people of future generations, for my family, for my friends, you know? Just simple thing of saying like, man, don't worry about it, I got it. The simple as that. So you leaving without a trace, it's not like a FU to, to flex on people. It's doing it to take your life back. It's doing it to reclaim what was yours. You're losing it. There's a mark on you, and it was meant for you. But until you go and grab it, until you climb that ladder and see it, until you see what's at the top of the beanstalk, it means nothing, A phone without a charger won't work. Gas, you need your gas in your car to run, If the wiring's messed up, the lights won't turn on, even if you pay the bill. It means nothing. A house with no plumbing, things won't run. So understand that. So leave without a trace, cut all ties, especially if the people around you have a small mindset. They don't want to do anything. They think it's too hard. They think it's too far. They think that all the life is just surviving, a survival mindset, a mindset of I made it to the next day. What type of life is that? Let's amount to something. Anything. Understand that. Leave without a trace and reclaim your life before it slips through your fingers. I want you to win, homie. Success will be yours. And you got this, homie. Understand that. But hey, that's right. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like it, if you're new. And you got this, homie. It's already yours.